Hello Virgo, how are you doing? So your ruler Mercury retrograde, because this is your February reading for 2020. Your ruler Mercury is going to go retrograde from the 17th of February to the 10th of March. And I know Virgos are a very sensitive sign. You're very much nurturers, caregivers, healers. But you don't really nurture and care for yourselves. And during January, y'all been working so hard. Really, I feel like Virgos have been working so hard to, get everything organized, get everything the way they want it to be, striving for all their best feelings, their best foot forward, really trying so hard. And then we come to February, and we're already in Feb, and the pre-shadow period of Mercury retrograde already started way before the 17th. So I know y'all can feel really anxious during this time. Mercury retrograde affects communication. It affects making plans and timing, technology, everything that you think you're going to do, you don't do. So it really sets you off, because with Virgo, you like to plan and do things, and everything needs to go to the plan, and now the plan's being derailed. So much stress, so much tension, so much worry. The good thing about knowing about Mercury retrograde, it gives you a moment to just accept that this is how it is. Take time out, read a book, go for a walk in nature, ground yourself. I noticed you can also become very disorientated during the retrograde as well. So, just give yourself a moment. Give you a moment to really breathe into the energy and understand it, and not try to push, not try to resist. It's a good time to complete anything. So any projects that you started before the Mercury retrograde, you can complete it. Allow for the completion to happen. Okay. So Venus is going to be moving into your 8th house. And the 8th house rules like money, so and also love. So in the sense that when the 8th house comes about, you could basically receive money or something you've been working on where you receive it from someone else. It's a good time for that. And then also Venus being there allows for love to come in. But with the 8th house energy, it's a very passionate kind of energy. So that's the good thing about it. It's really feeling loved, really feeling blessed, really, really feeling like, there's opportunity there. Which is a good thing. And the 8th house also looks at everything hidden. So looking at everything hidden in our heart. What truths are we not telling ourselves? What truths are others not telling us? So it's a very passionate energy. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of passion in the 8th house. But it also talks about looking behind the scenes. Really. Because Virgo, let's face it, you love the truth. You real. You want it. And that's the thing I think that sometimes gets you, is that y'all are so real, so authentic. And I think it really knocks you sideways when you notice that people sometimes hide certain things that you wouldn't necessarily hide. So be wary of that 8th house energy, because it is talking about that. Then we have the full moon on the 9th of February, 8th of February, depending where you are in the world. And what happens with this energy? It's hitting your 12th house. So you're asked to really relax. So 12th house can be very emotional. 12th house is also about illusion. Can you see the theme here? Having to really look behind the veil. It's a good time during the Leo full moon, which is going to be happening in your 12th house, to actually get into your spiritual practices, meditation, your crystals, all of that kind of energy, getting really journaling, releasing your deep emotions, healing, being honest with yourself. Virgos are very much liking to keep everything in check, but sometimes they don't acknowledge their own feelings. And those feelings can turn to a lot of anxiety because they're just suppressed. So now you have to look at them during the full moon and you can't suppress them. So you need to work with them and heal them and nurture who? You. You acknowledge everybody's feelings, what everybody's going through, what everybody's doing. Do you actually stop and nurture yourself? Do you? Not really. You worry. You worry about everybody else's well-being to the point that you don't even acknowledge your own. And now during this 12th house energy, you're asked to relax. Take it easy. Just, take a moment, take a trip. Be alone. Let it all wash over you. You're going to be going through the Mercury retrograde, and that's going to be a tough one for you. It's not going to be easy. It's not. So Mercury retrograde happens on the 17th of February to the 10th of March, which is in your 7th and your 6th house. And then we have Mars in your 5th house. So Mars is asking you to take action with your creativity. What projects do you really want to do? With Virgo, sometimes you don't really take action with things you really want to do. You encourage others, you help them, but now you really asked to take action in your own creativity, in your own, what you really want, what you really feel. What do you really want to create in your life? Now the Mercury retrograde, it's your ruler. So it always affects you. It happens 3 times or 4 times a year, but it really gets to you. It always does. It brings up a lot of things that you've thought you've dealt with, and now you have to relook at them and deal with them some more. Not the easiest time. And it's not something Virgos really like to do, because they like to just get to work, organize everything, take care of everyone, and not really do things for themselves in the sense of like self-care. And they're always worried that maybe they're not received well by others. Are they really feeling accepted by others? But they're willing to accept everyone, yet they don't accept themselves. So now you need to accept yourself. So in the 6th and 7th house, so watch your health. The 6th house is about health, emotional, mental, and physical well-being, really taking care of yourself. Mercury retrograde will show you where you've previously let your physical health get run down. And how does that happen? By running around, doing everything for everyone else, making sure everything is perfect, by getting super stressed and worrying so much that now you have to feel the feelings of actually not feeling so well during the Mercury retrograde from the 17th of February to the 10th of March. And then it's also in your house of relationships. So you're going to have to deal with old emotions within relationships. Are you being heard? Are you being treated well? What do you really want? What is your self-worth? Your relationships, love relationships, all sorts of relationships are in the 7th house. And it's asking what is acceptable and unacceptable. Virgos sometimes accept a lot. They really do. They accept a lot of everyone else's nonsense, and then trying to perfect everybody else and like get them to a point of where they can feel like, okay, you're right. But now you're asked to take some moment and time to yourself and really look at your relationship with yourself, nurture that, take care of that. And that's hard for Virgo, because you love to be busy helping everyone else, but now you need to see the truth. When you're busy helping and taking care of and nurturing and loving everyone else, are you getting that back in return? Are you really? What's hidden there? What's hidden? What does Mercury want to give you? What information does Mercury retrograde want to give you in your 7th house? What do you need to see, Virgo? What illusions and delusions have you been accepting? And that's the thing. Sometimes you'll accept things that aren't really real. Now you're asked to really look at that and take a step back and gain some clarity, some truth. Mercury retrograde is here to bless you. It's not derailing your life. It's enlightening you. And when we know better and when we know fully, we can really move forward, especially with the new moon on the 23rd. Now this is giving you the opportunity to manifest different things within your relationship. What do you really want to cultivate? What do you really want, Virgo? What kind of support that you really need? Because you support everyone and love everyone and nurse everyone. Where is the support for you? And that's what I feel with this new moon on the 23rd, 24th of February, you can get is actually manifesting the support that you truly want, instead of receiving this lack of support mentally, emotionally, and physically within your relationships. Release the anxiety, deep breath. I know you worry about everyone's well-being, but the universe worries for you and pushes you in ways to actually see where you haven't really been taking care of yourself. So you can take better care, get what you truly want, and make sure your heart is completely full. Thank you for watching.